Okay. Hi everybody, Alan Robson with you. We've got Hollywood McShane presently. As soon as we arrived, the very second we arrived, all of our electronic kit, everything, including torches, although we have got them back, we've got the torches back, all the electronic gear is dead. Even the camera that I'm talking to you on now, our night vision camera, that died the second we got here. We spent the last 20 minutes putting new batteries in, entire new battery packs, even though before we left the house, we just put in new battery packs. Yeah. It's amazing. So we're expecting, we don't know what we're going to get, but we're going to get something. Now, let me tell you a little bit. Kenny, of course, is the camera at the moment. I'm still Alan Robson. Thank you for being with me. We're going to be doing a ghostly walk and hunt in a place that is amazing. Now, this wood, and it's one of the smaller woods hereabouts. There's about a dozen woods in various directions. This is one of the smallest, although there's a 7-mile trail in here. We're not doing all of that, but we're doing the juicy bit where the stories are. Because this whole area, just scan it, Kenny. This whole area here is the site where the largest coven of witches were in all of Northumberland. Now, there were plenty on the Scottish borders. There were a lot around Alnwick. But the three places that were soaked in witchcraft, Mitford, Morpeth, which is a few miles that way. Mitford is right here. Mitford, Morpeth, and Acklington, of all places. Now, I've got stories of some of the famous witches because one of them lived here, which is amazing. And there is a story about slavery that will blow your mind. And it involves the death of 664 people. So, hey, this is by no means just a slight place. Now, I know we're starting and it's still, again, quite light in between the trees, and we're going to be stepping out into a field before we get to the main woods. This is a proper Witchwood. This is not just part of the forest was or this or that. This is home of the witches. This is a place that's got a lot going for it. There are witch trees, there are sites where ritual was carried out, and because of that, right at the very end of tonight's show, part 2, when we split the screen obviously, and part 2 is for supporters only, we're going to carry out a ritual that was created here. That ritual is to give you better luck and happiness. And it was created here, invented here. And we're going to do it. Now, if you're not with us at the end to do it, well, you're obviously going to have bad luck, possibly for the rest of your life. Now, we don't want that to happen, do we? So, no, if you join us for the second half, we'll carry out the ritual on your behalf. You can do the same ritual at home. All you're going to need, and this is something that's eminently gettable, you want a white candle, a candle that is wax and white, a coin of any kind, a box of matches, and a piece of clover. Now, you'll have that anywhere where there's grass near where you live. A piece of clover. Looks like a shamrock, you know, just a little tiny piece of clover. And if you have one of those, the coin, box of matches, or a lighter, and a candle, you're set. And hopefully, you'll end up with an awful lot of better luck. And let's face it, the way the world is going, we could all use it. But we're going to start the trail. Tony is trying to kickstart the kit that is just, it was all ready. We had it working in the car. We stepped literally, I don't know, if you look at how far we've come.
That's it.
What, 20 feet? Well, less, 10 feet.
Yeah.
And all the kit disappears. And our perfect 8:30 start,
Yeah, they're gone.
is gone. So,
You know when you think you're not too old to learn something? Yesterday, I learned something I never ever knew.
What was that, mate?
Do you know why? You know roulette?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know why it's called the devil's game?
No.
If you add all the numbers up, from 36, 35, 666.
Wow.
I never knew that.
Never knew that.
So there you
See,
go.
we live it. It was worth people watching just for that.
Just for that?
Just for that.
666 it comes to.
Now, the thing that you have to remember when you first come into this wood, oh, that's the biggest moth I think I've ever seen in my life. I thought it was a sparrow. Now, as you can see, some of the trees have been tumbling.
Mm-hmm.
And did you hear that?
What was that? What was that?
I don't know.
I heard it, but I don't know what it was.
I have no idea. Anyway, let's crack on. So we've got trees. It was metallic.
It was.
Anyway, but hang on. I've got nothing.
But at the same time, there's like a flutter as well.
Odd.
I don't know if you.
So that could have been that moth. It's huge.
It was
But
big.
the people that come here to this day, a lot of them will just walk their dogs and they'll not have any clue. But people of all persuasions have been leaving. Oh, there you go. There's one. That's a dog toy, right? I would say, probably. Now, it could be that a pet owner has left that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you see, the fact that ivy's taking over everything is, a lot of people believe back in the day that was a sign of the whole witchcraft thing. And people leaving anything. Some people would leave a coin, maybe in some of the pools here, but you leave a tribute of some kind. I'm going to leave one before I go. But you see, ivy's a parasite.
Yeah.
And at some point it could completely kill off the tree.
Just moving now.
Behind us. And I know there's the odd car zipping about, but I must say it's quite strange. So there's a couple of people with dogs here, so we're just going to concentrate over here for the moment. Here's Tony as well, so we'll be up and at them very, very soon. We'll just wait till everybody's kind of moved out the way, I think, just so we can start in peace.
I was Saturday night with horses and dogs.
No, always. But the thing that most, and you, the one thing that a lot of people, hi. Hello. The one thing that people don't realise when they come, oh, there's a few of them. So, moving from you to Tony's camera, the one thing that people don't realise when they're here, and yes, of course, you see the ivy climbing up the tree and taking over, but that used to be considered a sign of witchcraft because perfectly good trees, and as you see, they're all, it doesn't matter how good a tree you are, the ivy started to grow. Now, these things here, this is just, in every corner there's a story. This, for example, what is it?
That's a whole tree, isn't it? That's just tumbled.
It's absolutely.
Yeah.
But this area, or should I say that area there, this is High House Road. Now, on High House Road, it is the place where the reavers used the tree trunk trick.
Right.
Now, what that is, they would find a huge hollow tree, they'd drag it to, it wasn't a tarmac road,
no.
It was horses, carriages. Why was it called High House Road? Because the highest houses in the land were based there. So tradesmen would come up with silks and wine and all kinds of stuff to try and sell to the wealthy people living in the high houses, right. Which meant that reavers, robbers, rogues and vagabonds would have to find different ways to avoid being seen whilst robbing them. And for about 1.5 years, the tree trunk trick, I love that. And they got a tree like this, a lump of it, possibly a little bit longer, and about 20 of them would pick it up, carry it over there, put it by the side of the road. It's hollowed out, 3 blokes in it, and then it's across the road. There's Harry with a horse, with all of his silks and a carriage behind him. can't get past the tree. I've got to stop. As soon as he stops, they jump out, grab him, steal everything he's got. Now, and this didn't just happen once or twice. I'm talking like hundreds and hundreds of times until it got so common that people stopped even bothering with it. If they saw the tree trunk, they'd turn around and go. But the interesting thing about this was that eventually, when they caught a reaver, they'd put him in the tree trunk, chain him in, and set fire to it. So they burnt them alive, and we know it happened here. Anyway, let's please keep your eyes open. A couple of things that you've got to look out for the whole day, and that is, it's called Witchwood. Witchwood, it's called, this particular entity. Now, Witchwood, it's just the dog water's leaving. Witchwood was so, we mentioned it was the biggest coven in Northumberland here, and there were so many witches that the local authority in Morpeth, the nearest High Council, made anyone who they believed could be a witch wear a bell. Put a little bell on so that when people saw them walking around the town, they would hear the bell, know they were a witch, and avoid them if they wanted to. It actually worked in favour of witches, because when they heard a bell, they'd go, oh, it's another sister in the creed kind of thing. So we've got to listen for that, because there was a story of a man called Cuthbertson, who was a witch finder who came down here from Scotland. He was later on hanged himself because he wasn't a real witch finder, he was just doing it for the cash. And this woman, unnamed, because a lot of witches were hanged, nobody knew who they were, this unnamed woman was actually chased into this wood. She ran away, refused to wear the bell. This upset the garrison at Morpeth to such an extent that they set the dogs, the bailiffs and the dogs on her, and the dogs tore her to pieces near the bridge over the burn.
Oh God. Near
the bridge over the burn. We're already there. But you've got to look out for tributes. We saw that little dog tie. I don't know whether you can see that, Tony. There's a little dog tie just there. People leave. Now, at first you think, oh, well, that's obviously just some dog owner's lost his toy and somebody's found it and put it up there.
Oh,
but
the dog could be buried here.
But if you look around, there'll be more tributes hanging in the trees, because those people who are in witch circles, they will, oh, look at this. This is creepy, isn't it? People in witch circles.
Oh.
What?
Look.
What?
There's one there.
Oh, there you go.
What actually is that?
I've no idea. But it's obviously been left as a tribute.
Oh, it's water.
Yeah, of course. Water, it's above water, which, oh, there's mushrooms and toadstools. But water, you see, is the source of all life. Right. So you pay a tribute either in the water in the form of a coin, or above water, and that's above water. Look at that multicoloured thing. And it's got a bell on it.
A little bell.
Oh, could that have been the noise that we heard before?
It might have been, you know.
Could have been that.
Is it moving?
Get a stick, rattle it. Let's see if it's made the noise. No. No. But because that could have been a bell, couldn't it?
Yeah, it sounded like it.
But there's the water where all of human life comes from. Oh, did you hear that?
I keep hearing noises all the time.
That was like
We've only been in here like a minute.
That was like a female voice.
We heard one earlier, didn't we? Like
Just when we stopped.
Scream, yeah.
But that was about it sounded like a mile away.
Oh, there's the water here.
Yeah. So it was over near this bridge. Oh, and look, what's that? That'll be it. Looks like a perfect circle, so it's probably not a stone.
No.
That could be something like a cannonball, you know, because they're 40 here.
What's that stuff? Or is that just the water, the way it's going? Or
Yeah.
just got little droplets. It's weird.
Amazing, isn't it?
Proper weird.
And there's water boatmen. See, swimming around. They're like little beetles on the surface of the water.
Yeah.
They look like people with a canoe. Let's rock on. We always end up going to nature, I'm sorry about that. But keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, see what you see. If you spot something that we haven't seen. That was a good spot though, that.
Yeah, how the hell did they get across there?
How did they plant it? Because you'd have to fly. Oh, but then again,
Unless that tree's fell.
if you're a witch, well,
They make it fell, you know, that. With that on.
it's the holly bush. You see, holly and mistletoe are the two sacred trees. And that's holly that it's on. It's not on that. It's not on that.
I'm coming up here at Christmas again. Have all that. I'll be selling that in the fruit market.
Now, I know the sky's just starting to get dark, and this whole place is said to have hauntings and spirit to the degree it was even in the Evening Chronicle. 2 people from the council had to run out of this wood. Now, we're not into the wood proper till we get down there to the bottom here.
Right.
And there's so many great stories, but there's one about a Dutchman who came to Morpeth to hide, who was chased in here. I'll tell you that story a bit later on, but let's just see what we can see. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll... what? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Like a house or something?
Well, it's like wood here, like a fence to wood.
Well, I think what I'll do is hang on here because we're so close to where that woman was killed. Let me put the... Let me try the necromancer maybe. I know it's early, but let's give it a go. What is it, Kenny?
Bad, but that's just the signal. So sorry everyone. You have to watch it on Sunday if it's too bad. It's being recorded.
Come on. Talk to us. I must say, I've only been in here 5 minutes, but I'm really feeling it.
Yeah.
Is there anybody there? Talk to us. What's your name? What's your name?
That's all like Alf.
Alf.
Could have been.
Now, hang on. Hang on. I'm turning this off just for a second. We've just had the name Alf.
Yeah. That's all like Alf.
Part of this wood is Athy's Dean. Athy, the surname. Alfred Athy.
No way.
Athy's Dean. Amazing. And that wasn't...
That was definitely Alf.
That wasn't us. That was Alf. If you're there, Alf, talk to us.
That was definitely Alf.
We heard you, Alf. Guide us through.
It's me.
It's me. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're with you tonight. Oh, hang on. Look at this. Little black movie things. Oh, that could be wildlife, I suppose.
Could be. There's all sorts in here.
Oh, is that... Oh, that's the water as well. It's the water course. Can you see it?
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Alf. Where do we go next? You've got to look everywhere, and I know we tend not to look at it. Can you light it up? There might be something in the fields, you know. Oh! There might well be. Oh yeah, we're going to be chowed, there's no question about that. Come on, Alf. Guide us through. Do you hear that?
What's that?
This woman said, "Is this it?" And he went, "Shit." Oh,
There's a horse in there.
what? Oh, there is a horse in there. Who's that? My name's Alan. What's your name? What's your name? No, we just told about that woman who got ripped to pieces by dogs before.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they'll have dogs living near here. It's getting darker by the second. Watch your hands for the nettles, guys. What? Oh, hell's bells. Oh, look at this.
I didn't know what that was there. I'm like, what the hell? It's just sitting there.
Staring at you, Kenny.
Oh, man. Is it dead?
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look, it's one of its wings here.
Oh, God.
Waiting for this.
How the hell's that happened then?
I mean, I know there are witches that come here that make an offering. Could be an offering.
There's a dog again.
Did you do that with the bird?
There's a strange smell. You smell that?
Yeah, there's another smell. Oh, that's creepy. Creepy, creepy. The thing is, if you find a pigeon so early on, we might find other things.
But why is that?
It could be just be an offering. Maybe somebody's found it and wanted to impale it on a piece of something. Did you do that to the bird? Yes, see it. Did you do that to the pigeon? Did you? No. Okay. Did you do that? Is there anyone else there? Did you see who did that? No. This is an odd place. Go out front, Kenny, just because otherwise you'll just get the back of my head.
Right.
I'm being drawn over here, you know. If you see anything on camera that we miss, please make sure you screenshot it. We're actually in Mitford, but it's close enough. I'm going to knock this out just so I can hear what's actually here. Yeah. Oh, what's that? A thing. A thing.
I've seen that before, I wasn't sure.
What the hell? What the hell is that? Who the hell knows, Ken? You hear humming?
Yeah. Over there.
Could that be water running?
That's not water.
No?
That isn't water. I don't know what it is, but it's not water.
No.
There's blackberries here, look.
Absolutely. You're not going to be able to wash and eat them. I had one the other week, I remember, and I was tasting it for about 3 days. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
So
a coin
obviously-
there. Why, look, there's got a coin.
Coin?
Is that a coin?
Yeah. Yes.
It is, isn't it? It's coin.
Yeah. They're making offerings. Anytime you see some water, people are putting coins in. We're going to make an offering on behalf of all of you a bit later. Once we get into the wood proper, because we're just on the fringe of it here, and yet look at what we've had already. Crazy. But they say that the Borough Woods used to be called the Borrowed Woods
Right.
in the 1400s because there were so many women claiming to be witches living here because they could live here free. So it was the Borrowed Woods. And it ends up now, this year, being known as Borough Woods.
Right. So that's why the clues.
Borough, absolutely.
What was the other clue? You've got another clue now.
I can't remember what it is. Oh, listen. It's running water, isn't it?
No,
No, it is, isn't it?
is it?
It's either that or whisper. Listen, can you hear it?
I think of water, yeah.
Is it water?
Oh, is that what that is? It is
Water, that's
Well, it's just lost in all of the whatever it is.
right. More berries.
But once we actually get into the main bulk of the wood, what they say is that, oh, hang on. You're quite right to stop. Was that just your gut instinct there, Kenny?
Yeah.
I just saw something black.
Well, something moved here.
Yeah, the spider web right in the middle, but
Oh, look
I
at
saw,
that clear.
what the hell? I saw something moving in there. And, oh,
Oh, there's a horse across there. Is that a horse or a sheep or what? Right across there. Is that sheep?
I don't know, mate. But
Well, look at this.
I saw something black moving behind the fence.
Behind here.
And then I thought, could it just be, you know, like shadows off?
No idea. I don't want to go in there. There's the water there, isn't it?
No, but what they said about the Borough Wood is once you actually get into it, and as you can imagine, it used to be right over here. There didn't used to be any fields.
Right.
But they said that as soon as you get in, you can hear the plaintive wails and cries of witches that were tortured to confess whether they were guilty or not. And also, whilst they were being tortured with pins, needles, pinning to trees. You know, we've mentioned before how witches would be tied, because if you hurt a witch, the pain and the horror comes back to you 10 times. So they used to tie witches to some of the wider trunk trees, and they'd nail them to the tree, and the wild creatures of the forest would eat them alive, and flies would lay eggs up their nose, in their ears, in their mouths, in their eye sockets. And if they were stripped naked in any other orifice they could find, oh, there you go.
There's the water.
Now you see, this is, and you can see because, what was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know. Something touched us.
Didn't touch me. I felt
Back of
cold.
my neck.
I felt cold air move.
Yeah. Back of my neck.
So
was
was
weird.
it just cold air?
Cold. No, I got actually touched there. There's something actually touched us just there.
Be-
But
I
I
f-
feel cold air.
I felt
God, I feel it now.
I felt a rush. It's there. I feel a rush of cold air to you.
Tony, come
And
here,
yet this
just
isn't
feel it,
moving.
feel it,
This,
Tony.
you'd think if there was like a wind,
No, it's there.
come and feel it. Tony, just
That was weird. It just touched the back of my neck there when you
there, just here. No,
actually
it's
feel my hands. And it's warm. I'm freezing.
freezing cold.
Are you cold, John?
I feel the coldness here.
Isn't that weird?
But the interesting thing is,
18 degrees.
you know that I mentioned that people come to make tributes here.
Yeah.
Now, don't think that this is purely by chance. There's steps.
Oh God.
The
Yeah.
people have put stone steps so you can get down to the water to make a tribute.
Yeah.
Now, it could be a jewellery, a coin.
Yeah.
It could be
Anything,
a stone, could be anything. But that's obviously what's been, and all the way down.
There's them petrifying thingies down the country, isn't it, in Yorkshire and all that, where they put all kinds of objects in and the water's come down and petrified them all.
Mother Shipton's
That's
Cave.
the one.
Absolutely.
In fact, isn't there a famous hat there from Nelson or something like that?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's been turned to stone.
Yeah.
And little children's booties.
That's right.
If you're ever in Yorkshire, it's worth it. She's far better and far more reliable than Nostradamus ever was. That's wild.
Isn't it?
Absolutely wild. But the fact is, if you think about it, nature's protecting itself, because look at what's around it.
Yeah.
And these are the nettles that really knack.
Oh yeah. That'll probably get in there.
But so many stories to share with you. And of course, oh, hang on, here we go. every time I look over there, you know, because we look in woods and you think
Yeah.
it's a
I mean,
Witchwood.
look at that woods. Anything could be in there.
I'm hoping that everything could be in there. That's the thing.
As long as there's no bulls. I'm talking about them earlier.
For Tony's sake, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm getting stuff here. What's going on? No, there's something there. There is something there. Damn. Just wish it would show itself. Talk to us.
Oh my God, what's that? Oh my God, speak of the devil.
And the devil shall appear.
Oh my God, it's a bull. There's a cow, but look, there's a bull sitting.
Oh, there is.
There's loads of them.
Tony, we've got to cross the field.
Jesus Christ.
Ow. Damn.
There's loads of them. Oh my God.
Let's get in there.
Isn't that weird? I was just sitting there. I hope there's no bulls in there. Look. Oh, little black bull.
Oh, that's private. We can't go through there.
Jesus Christ, man. How many is there?
It's not a bull, Kenny.
Are you sure? The one sitting down?
Oh, I don't know about...
I think it is, mate.
Well, that one's a lady, that one.
But look behind them.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
That there is a bull. Look at the size of it.
I can't see penis. I'm sorry, but I can't.
Jesus Christ, that's a... Look at it, man. Oh my God. Keep away from me. Just keep away.
Absolutely.
Keep away. Got holes on it. You cannot get through yet, can they?
No. Yeah, we're all right. You need to be out.
Oh, there's more this side.
We need you to be out front,
Look.
Ken. Yeah, yeah, they are absolutely. They can sense Tony's fear.
I wouldn't like to get charged by... That would be a horrible way to die. One of them pounding on you.
A bull, a bull pounding on you.
Well, come on, don't run at you. Don't care. Just trample you to bits.
Come out front, Kenny. You're still got to.
I wouldn't be any good as a matador, would I?
You're leading the way, not at all.
Or a toreador, or what do you call them?
Kenny's frightened of being pounded by a bull.
Yeah, well.
Well, you do have a bad back already, Kenny. So.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. What was that?
Bit of a clearing, yeah.
Come on, if there's anything around, talk to us. Talk to us.
We didn't bring the balls, did we?
Make some noise.
We didn't bring the balls.
I didn't.
Oh, God, I'm being attacked by midges now.
Yeah, there'll be a few about.
Oh, this is getting dense.
It gets a lot worse once we get down to the bottom. We're nearly there. The Witchwood's down the bottom. You've got to watch out for white, high,
Right,
in between the trees.
right.
The figure of a white female floating here, apparently. And I mentioned the council, couple of council workmen. In 2011, sorry, some council workmen came down here.
Yeah.
There was an issue with it, like the area flooded. And the trail wasn't safe for all of the people that come down here walking dogs, and horses sometimes come down here, like the horses of old. And the two councilmen came down here first thing in the morning, but it was still pitch black. And they came down here to the edge of this trail, and I wanted to wait until we got here because there's a particular tree here. You can see it, it's right in front. It crosses the trail, this one here. And when the council guys got here, this whole area was flooded with water. You couldn't move in any direction. And from the top of the tree, which is up there, across there,
Yeah.
they saw a woman in a long white dress float across there and disappear across the field over yonder. That's in 2011.
That's, yeah.
So that's not that long ago.
No.
And they both said that they saw her. She was wearing a like a diaphanous gown. Look at this. You see the procession of trees?
Yeah.
This is because when this was a forest, back in the day, they cut trees to create areas where you could do ceremony.
Right.
And you can see that, big flat area,
Yeah.
and you put all the trees lined up.
Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just heard a man's voice straight ahead. Talk to us. Hello. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Right.
Hello. Those trees are spooky, that line of trees. What happened, Tony?
What?
You just went, hmm. Or was that not you?
No.
I just heard you go,
Oh, strange.
like,
Hope your mic picked it up then.
I hope so too. Wow. What are you getting?
Look.
What is it?
See at the bottom of the tree though? Is that like a fence round or something?
Oh yeah. I've no idea. Now there are people buried here, alive, from way back in the day, and it's nothing to do with witches, funnily enough.
Right.
But I'll tell you that tale when we reach it. There should be a wooden fence that we've got to go through soon. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Ow! Oh, you bugs, these nettles are.
What is that? What is that?
Let's go and find out. Let's find out together.
That means
That's down to the water again on your left hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was that? What was that? What was that?
careful, don't slide down here.
If there's any bulls or cows here, there's no fence to stop them.
No. That's what I was warning Tony about. Now that'll be like marshy down there, Kenny, so be careful.
Right.
And yes, there's the odd house about.
What is that?
It might be a conduit for the water. Oh, this is spooky as hell, Ken.
Isn't it? There's a light there.
It's a house.
It's a house, Kenny. Yeah, but there's a water conduit. You see the pumps?
No, there's a fire.
A fire.
There's a fire there. I'm not seeing things. Is that a fire?
Yeah.
That's a fire.
Yes. There's a fire, Tony.
There's a lot of camping places around here as well.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be that. I saw loads of tents on the way down.
Could be. Who knows?
That is definitely a fire.
Yeah, you can see it clearer here.
Yeah. It is a fire. All these people.
Oh, there you go.
That's a fire. Yeah.
Looks like it's on someone's land though, with a house next to it. Or a
Do you remember
campsite.
Alfred Athy?
Yeah. What you said, Alf? Oh my God. There you go.
Athy's Dean.
Athy's Dean. Moated by a high house wood.
But this
Abbey Mills.
is the proper Witchwood that we're in now. Now, okay, just come in, Tony, once you can. Flying things in all directions. This is the real deal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. This is obviously an area that's been used as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, look at it.
Oh, this is like, it's otherworldly. Tony, come up here just for a second. Look at what's here. This is a proper witchy wood. This is the real McCoy. Blackness moving over there. Oh! Look at this. It's like a different planet. Kenny's away, looking at stuff. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Have you seen this though, Kenny? Look.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Absolutely amazing. Look at that. We're climbing that path. Oh, well, let's go over the top first, because we are actually next to Mitford Riverside here. Come on.
There's a voice. Did you hear that or not?
I did.
There's a voice there.
Hello. But look, you've got mounds everywhere that are like for no reason.
For no reason. You don't know what's there, do you? Look at that as well. What the hell?
I'm going to go there and necromance.
Up there?
No, up here. What are you getting, Kenny?
Torches in the camera.
Sorry. Well, we don't then. Oh. No, absolutely. I'm just going to necromance while you guys do your thing. Come over here, Kenny. Got it. Right. It is. You want to look over here? I'm sure there's stuff happening here, mind.
There's a massive wave there.
Watch the trees as well, because you've got to remember that white figure moves around. Talk to us. Talk to us. Look at that tree, Kenny. Look at that. How many years? Are there any markings of where witches could have been pinned? It's that one there that I think, Kenny, the one that's past you. It's that one that's got the best chance of being a... No, the next one. That big wide guy. Look at this. Magnificent. Come on, if you're coming out, show yourself. What was what? What happened? What?
Something came down. My camera would have got that. It came down from that tree. It came down.
What from the tree we're talking about?
These branches, yeah. It just went. My camera would have got that, mate.
No one here, Kenny, really. He's too far from your mic.
From what?
Sorry, Kenny, you've just seen something. What was it, mate?
Right, literally from that tree that we're talking about, from
Uh-huh.
the branches, something just fell vertically, just went straight down.
Because
from up there.
we were talking about that tree.
Literally from these branches, it went
What, low branches or high branches?
higher up. But my camera would have got it. My camera should have caught that. It just, something went. It wasn't a bird, I don't think. It went straight down. Straight down to the bottom.
Well, it'll be there then, whatever it is.
No.
Doesn't look like there's anything there.
There's nothing there, but something just went. Vertical, like a vertical drop down.
Wow.
From them branches.
I am too. Is it just the heat or what the hell?
I thought I was going to fall there.
Yeah, I've been a bit kind of.
Something fell from them branches up there.
Look at the tangles of the, you know, if you were going to design witch trees, they'd look like that, wouldn't they, Kenny? Look.
You know that artistic thing when you see the bloke, the thinker?
Yeah.
Look at that. You know, it could quite easily be.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, whoa.
That's a train, isn't it?
I see what you mean, mind about.
Exactly. When you get near there, one wrong step, and you're down that ledge,
Come on down, Kenny. Come down round the back of the tree.
isn't it? It's like a ravine straight up the river.
Yeah. You'd think so. Not yet.
There's always something that surprises you.
Absolutely. Just goes on forever down there.
It does, doesn't it? And there's the river,
Well, that's where we're going.
down by the river.
Yeah, I think so.
And by the river, it's nothing.
There is. I've heard voices a few times now.
Yeah, but the noise that sound, looking down from the tree.
I was too busy necromancing to see it, mate. Yeah? I think it's on the other side of the river. Yeah, but I think it's on the other side of the river. Yeah. Oh. That's better. This is wild, mate, isn't it? You've got to go first, Kenny. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Now there's a batch of history here. I said that I'd tell you about 600...
Torch shine at the camera.
Oh, sorry. Doing it again.
I keep telling you both tonight.
Sorry, man. There's a story about 664 people. I'm going to tell you that story real soon, and it's amazing. It's about a slave ship. So what's it got to do with this wood here in Mitford? Tell you that later. But there's a lot of history connected to here. On many ghost hunts, we've talked about Harry Hotspur, Sir Henry Percy, the first Earl of Northumberland. Well, his son, Henry Percy, fought against a family from Shrewsbury called the Nevilles, and they fought here for this land. But the interesting thing was that Henry Percy, the second Earl of Northumberland, he became the steward of this whole area for King Henry V, which is high prestige. And the king said to him, I've heard rumours that there are some people wishing to kill my wife, Queen Catherine. So the steward, following on in his father's footsteps, because Harry Hotspur was a great hero, he said he would defend Queen Catherine while she lived in Morpeth, hunted in Mitford, and used to enjoy walks in this very wood. And one day, she was here, pretty much here, next to the bridge, and a group of 20 thieves and vagabonds that had been hired to kidnap her and then hold her for ransom leapt out. Problem was, the second Duke of Northumberland had a retinue of men with him following 20 paces behind. He had 50 men at arms, and they wiped them out, and they took them further into the forest so that they could reason with them and make them recant. None of those men got out the woods. They were buried alive here, which is a tremendous story. Whether it's what happened or whether it's just a story, I don't know. But it sounds, it's historically accurate, at least as far as I can work out.
Probably time to split the stream now.
Oh, come on. Got to tell you about all of these slaves as well. And there's another witch story. There's all kinds to tell you. And we haven't reached the proper heartbeat of this place yet. And don't forget, on the way back, we're going to be doing that incantation, that witch spell that was created here in 1446 to hopefully make your life and the life of your family happier and better. And you can only do that if you join us in the second half. So please do. Use it as an excuse. It's a couple of quid a month and you get all of the stuff that we do. And last night's blah was an hour of just...
This is out going out on Sunday.
Oh, sorry. So anyway, Tony, how can people join us on the other side?
If you're not a member or a subscriber yet, you just hit the link in the video description, become a subscriber or join if you're on YouTube, and then part 2s will be there, and the blahs and everything else.
And the blahs, when we just have a laugh on a Tuesday night, we're live interacting with you guys, and you can talk to us and we can talk to you. So make sure you join us in part 2. For those of you that, well, so let's hope you can join us in part 2. Anyway, let's continue. See if we can get across here. Oh, Kenny's already neck deep in the woods here, which is great.